Hello! Welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid some important mistakes, so let's get started. First, this is not correct.
Skirts are mostly worn by women and girls.
I cannot say skirts are mostly worn by women and girls. Woman is a singular form. I have to use the plural form. Women. So in singular form, woman. One woman. And in the plural form, women. Women. Use the short I sound like this is for both syllables. Women. Women. So it's correct to say skirts are mostly worn by women and girls. Not woman and girls, women and girls. We have to use the plural form here. So let's practice with passive voice. Are skirts worn by women and girls? That's right, skirts are worn by women and girls. I don't wear skirts because I'm not a woman. This is also not correct.
You can also use a watch. This is called a robe. And you normally would use a robe if you get out of the shower.
I cannot say you can use a watch or use a robe. We use a different verb. We say wear. You can wear a watch or you can wear a robe. We don't say the verb use when we talk about things on your body. We use the verb wear. Example, he's wearing a watch. I cannot say he's using a watch, he's wearing a watch. Let's practice. Is he wearing a watch? That's right, he's wearing a watch. And she's wearing a robe. I can't say she's using a robe, she's wearing a robe. Let's practice. Is she wearing a robe? That's right, she's wearing a robe. This is also not correct.
And at the end of the day, once I'm done playing inside this arcade, I can redeem my tickets and I can win a souvenir over there. And after I finish this game, I will redeem my tickets over there at the souvenir store.
We do not use the word souvenir in this case. You cannot win a souvenir. You win a prize. With your tickets, you can win a prize. But you don't win a souvenir. A souvenir is something you buy when you're traveling, when you're on vacation in a different city. You go to the souvenir shop and you buy a souvenir. But this is different. You get tickets to win a prize. You can win a prize with your tickets. Example, they're shopping for a souvenir. They're on vacation, they're in a souvenir shop, and they're shopping for a souvenir. Let's practice. Are they shopping for a souvenir? That's right, they're shopping for a souvenir. Example, she can win a prize with her tickets. Let's practice. Can she win a prize with her tickets? That's right, she can win a prize with her tickets. This is also not correct.
Let me know down below what was your favorite game.
I cannot say let me know down below what was your favorite game. What was your favorite game is a direct question. But if I say, let me know down below, I have to change the structure to a positive structure and say, let me know down below what your favorite game was. We have to put the verb was at the end because it's a positive structure. You're not asking a direct question. So it's correct to say, let me know what your favorite game was. Example, a direct question. What was your favorite game? And you answer, my favorite game was Pac-Man. Or you can say, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite game was. Again, we use a positive structure because you're not asking a direct question. And don't say this either.
I also have a gas pedal right here, and I can brake the car too.
Don't say I can brake the car. In conversational English, we do not say brake the car. We say push the brakes, hit the brakes, or slam on the brakes if you do it fast. Let's practice. Is he pushing the brakes? That's right, he's pushing the brakes. Let's practice in the past. Did he hit the brakes? That's right, he hit the brakes. And if you do it really fast, you slam on the brakes. Here we need the preposition on. Did he slam on the brakes? That's right, he slammed on the brakes. In conversational English, we do not say he braked the car. The verb braked exists, but we don't use it like this. Not in conversational English. This is also not correct.
To play a game, you can tap the card or you can insert the card.
I cannot say you can insert the card. The verb is pronounced insert. We put the stress on the second syllable. So we have two words. We have insert, putting the stress on the first syllable, and that's a noun. And we have insert, putting the stress on the second syllable, and that's a verb. They mean different things, depending on where you put the stress. So it's correct to say you can insert the card, putting the stress on the second syllable, because it's a verb. Example, this is an insert. It's a noun. It's something inserted in a magazine. It's called an insert. It's a noun. We put the stress on the first syllable. This is an insert. There's an insert in a magazine. Let's practice. What is this thing called? Is this an insert? That's right, this is an insert. Is there an insert in a magazine? That's right, there's an insert in a magazine. Now let's talk about the verb insert, putting the stress on the second syllable. He has to insert his card into the ATM. He has to insert his card. I cannot say he has to insert his card. No, I put the stress on the second syllable because it's a verb. He has to insert his card in the ATM. Let's practice. Does he have to insert his card in the ATM? That's right. He has to insert his card in the ATM. In the present, insert. In the past, inserted. Let's practice with the past. He inserted the card in the ATM. Let's practice. Did he insert the card in the ATM? That's right. He inserted the card in the ATM. Put a stress on the second syllable because it's a verb. And keep watching to practice with other verbs and nouns just like this, where the stress changes and it changes the meaning of the word. Keep watching to practice with more words like this. Today we're talking about some special words that look the same, but we pronounce them differently. Some are nouns, some are verbs, and the stress is different. And it's very important. Let's look at it. First example. The words look the same, but they are pronounced differently. Here we have record. We put the stress on the first syllable. Record. These are my medical records. And here, it is a verb. It is an action. Record. The stress is on the second syllable. Record. So, these are my medical records, and I record my voice on my phone. Record. Let's practice. Do you have your medical records?
Yes, I have my medical records.
Can you record your voice on the phone?
Yes, I can record my voice on the phone.
Do you have your medical records? Can you record your voice on your phone? Very good. Example. Permit. It's a noun. The stress is on the first syllable. Permit. Permit. To build, you need a building permit. Now we have a verb. Permit. The stress is on the second syllable. Permit. I don't permit people to smoke in my house. Permit in the past, permitted. The stress is still on the second syllable. Permitted. Smoking is not permitted in this area. Do you need a building permit to build a house?
Yes, I need a building permit to build a house.
Is smoking permitted in this area?
No, smoking is not permitted in this area.
Do you need a building permit to build a house? Is smoking permitted in this area? Very good. Example. Here, contract is a noun. So the stress on the first syllable, contract. Can you please sign the contract? Contract is a verb. It means to get a disease. He contracted a serious disease. Contract in the past, contracted. He contracted a disease and now he's in the hospital. Did you sign the contract?
Yes, I signed the contract.
Did he contract a serious disease?
Yes, he contracted a serious disease.
Did you sign the contract? Did he contract a serious disease? Very good. Example. Convict is the person. He is a convict, a person in prison. It's a noun, so stress on the first syllable, convict. He's a convict. The verb, convict. The judge convicts people in court. Convict in the past, convicted. The judge convicted the prisoner. Or the judge convicted the convict. Is he a convict?
Yes, he is a convict.
Did the judge convict him?
Yes, the judge convicted him.
Is he a convict? Did the judge convict him? Very good. Example, refresh. Click refresh. That is the noun, refresh. I click refresh to refresh the page. The verb on the second syllable, refresh. I need to refresh the page, so I click refresh. How do you refresh the page?
I click refresh to refresh the page.
How do you refresh the page? Very good. So remember these special words. They have different pronunciation depending on if it's a verb or a noun. So when reading these words, be very careful.
Thank you for watching.
And if you want to improve your pronunciation and avoid common mistakes, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.